All right, y'all. Look, y'all, I'm wasting time, but why not take that energy and put it where it needs to be? Let me talk to you guys about this Egypt mentality that I had. I had this Egypt mentality, this slave mentality, that what I was doing was the right way of doing it. I didn't understand what I was doing. Well, no, Egypt, how can I say this? Egypt is a mindset, right? I believe it's a mindset, and it's a belief of what we believe about ourselves and what was imposed on us throughout the years of growing up. I believe that, hey, I couldn't get my finances right. I believe that, that whatever that belief was in Egypt wasn't possible for me when it comes to being in relationships and walking in this masculine energy and not this feminine energy that God has given us. My finances, like I said prior to, it was just some things that we deal with in Egypt that each one of us don't deal with. It's like every Egypt experience is totally different from the next. And so I know what my Egypt experience was, and baby, it was a challenge. It was trying because I was trying to end a generational curse. And one of those generational curses was overcoming the finances, learning how to understand finances better, and living a life that glorifies God, and trusting Him with that it's okay not to be in a relationship. That was one of my biggest Egypt experiences, is saying that it's okay to not be in a relationship. It's okay not to have sex. It's okay, Shalon, to be okay in this feminine energy, and to trust God, and to be okay with God, and to be obedient to God, and to pick up my cross. It was a lot of things that were happening in that Egypt experience for me that caused me to open up my mouth and praise God and worship God like never before, that propelled me into my promised land. And see, my promised land, woo-wee, baby, like I said, is a mind thing, but you got to get rid of that Egypt mentality to get into that promised land mentality. And whatever your Egypt is, you will never get there if you don't praise God, worship God, read your word to God. If I have a hard time fasting, y'all. I'm still learning that. But there are some things that you need to get rid of in your Egypt that will not be okay in your promised land, that you do not want to have in your promised land. Okay, you do not want to take in your promised land. Okay, y'all.